Sue Johnson, your host today at Wake Up and Live with the Arts. I am here with Eric Pugh, who is a fairly new marketing director at the Cleveland Playhouse. And of course, like all the staff here, including Kristen Netzband, who's responsible for our setting up these lovely interviews for this show, he's real busy, got his hands full. Right now, we're looking at even 4 different production opportunities that he is responsible for letting the whole world know about. So welcome, Eric.
Thank you.
It's nice
good to be
meeting
here. You as well.
All right. So tell me what your overall general duties are as marketing director.
My overall general duties is putting out the word for the shows that are coming up here at Cleveland Playhouse. That includes radio buys, creating radio spots, television spots, postcards, taking care of the website, making sure we have an audience for these wonderful shows.
Of course. And are you a one-man band? Or you have a staff at all for any of this?
We have a marketing team of about 9 of us.
Oh, well,
So,
okay.
yeah, part of my job is also managing the day-to-day activities of the marketing department.
And what is our first production that we want to talk about that is up and running now or up and running in a minute?
The 25th Annual Putnam County Spelling Bee is actually opening tonight.
And tonight, for our camera purposes, is Friday, April 20th. So it opens tonight.
It opens tonight as the big opening. It's been in previews for about a week.
Sure.
Spelling Bee is a wonderful, fun show about a bunch of kids played by adults that are at a spelling bee. They're misfits, if you will, and they come together and fit in together. We say the show is FUN fun. And every night we have guest spellers from the audience.
Yes, I heard about that. And this is a family-friendly show?
I would say PG-13.
Okay,
but,
so around ages 13 and up.
13 and up, yeah.
So bring them, because Lord knows this country needs to know how to spell.
Yes, and it's just a fun time, and you know, during this time in our country, it's great to be entertained.
Laughter. A Cub Scout outfit. What is he wearing?
That is the imagery for the postcard. The characters in the show dress up in all kinds of different fun things because they're quirky characters, and they're fun. They're loving who they are and embracing who they are.
Well, that's fantastic. Do you happen to remember any of the stars who are performing?
Sure. Allie Stroker, who was in the Broadway version of the Near Deaf West production of Spring Awakening.
Okay.
She was also featured on Glee a few years ago. So Kirsten Wyatt, who is a Broadway star. So we've got a lot of John Shearer, who is a local favorite, and also Broadway credits. So it's a very, very talented cast.
Well, as they all are here at the Cleveland Playhouse. But me being a local, I'm forever just wondering, are there any local actors in the productions? And sometimes you have 1 or 2, fortunately.
We do have a really great local gal, Mariah Burks, who has been involved with Near West Theater. And she was also part of our MFA program, which she will be graduating this year. She's in our production, and lots of fun. Yeah.
Well, your MFA program, that's a huge department and a lot of work going on and preparing the I want to say candidates, young folks, for going on to make more major markets and working here.
Yeah, it's in a partnership with Case Western Reserve, and they are in their own productions. They're also understudies, some of our main stage actors, and are also involved and take on roles in our main stage productions.
Sounds good. So now, even though we are coming up on May, and your season will end, quote, fairly soon, like June, July?
The end of May, our season ends, but we do have an add-on performance this year with Hershey Felder's Irving Berlin.
Oh, right.
So
that's
a
fun
special
piece.
2-week engagement, which runs June 7th through the 24th.
Right, that's a fun. If you haven't seen the Irving Berlin production, you must come on down to the Cleveland Playhouse, right on Euclid Avenue, mixed in amongst the Cleveland Playhouse Square Foundation theaters. You know the Allen, you know the State, you know the Palace, though they've changed half of those names,
Yeah.
and I can't keep them straight. So then we just talked about the Royale a moment ago, and here you're in charge of this one as well. And this opens May 5th?
Correct.
So you're
Correct.
very busy.
And it'll run through May 27th.
Okay.
And that'll be in our Outcalt Theater. Spelling Bee is in the Allen Theater.
Now, which one, I can't remember, the Outcalt was originally the...
It was actually built when Cleveland Playhouse moved down here. It was a parking lot, I believe.
Okay, wait a minute, is that the one with the movable seats?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
okay.
Yeah, so the Royale will actually be in the rounds with the boxing ring in the center of the, as the stage. So it'll be very exciting.
And your next, is this your kind of, yes, May 11th, oh, this is a fairly short run.
This is the new Ground Theater
Groundwork.
Festival.
Oh, not Groundworks.
Yep, New Grounds Theater Festival.
Yeah, there is a Groundworks here, but it's a dance company.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
And New Ground is a festival of new play readings. We have a couple play readings. We also have a workshop. And we have a production of Hi, Are You Single? Which is a wonderful show put together by Ryan Haddad, who is from the Parma area.
I see. Oh, yes, I was just finding out about that. And this is kind of like, we've had other play festivals around town, and we've had, let's see, the ensemble theaters, what was her? Marilyn Bianchi Kids Playwriting Festival. There have been a number of, and let's see, over the west side, Cleveland Public Theater, and Caramoo has play readings. So this is a wonderful opportunity for locals and out of Cleveland residents to participate in local theater, get their works exposed, get some insights about playwriting, because there are workshops associated with this event. And to find out about any of these productions, be sure to call 216-241-6000. And then, of course, you can always go on the internet to find out about the Cleveland Playhouse productions in action and coming up. And then finally, we have the annual benefit. They're looking for money. We all are looking for money.
That's true.
Yeah, I'm from the Wake Up and Live's Actors Studio. We are very tiny. Well, not that tiny, but we're a small acting and theater company. We operate out of Shaker Heights.
Oh, great.
Yeah, so we're not at your level, but on Saturday, June 2nd, and we know how many folks support the Cleveland Playhouse. You ever read the playbill and the pages of donors and sponsors and inner circles? Goes on for days. But we need you to support the Cleveland Playhouse's production of, well, it's not a production, it's a special event, the Disco Ball. And, oh, Jean and Walter Cowbearer are the award recipients. And I forgot to mention that the Play Reading Festival is a Roe Green institution, because she set it up, she sponsors it.
Correct. And one of the award winners this year, Tiny Houses, will actually have a full production in our season next year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Have you started looking at your next year? Well, of course you have.
Yes.
Are you able to say
Sure.
some of the productions coming up?
Yeah, we start off this season with The Woman in Black, which will be the beginning of a national tour. Then we have the Pulitzer Prize winning play Sweat, which was just on Broadway about a year ago. We have A Christmas Story coming back
for the 11th time.
That's right. That's right.
Same actors? No,
it'll probably change a little bit.
I was going to say, because who was in that? Greg and oh dear, now I've forgotten.
Yeah.
And the little boy now is probably 35.
Right. That's right. And then we have an Iliad, which is a one-woman telling of an Iliad.
Okay.
And it'll also have a cello involved in it, so that's exciting. Then we have Sherwood, The Adventures of Robin Hood, which will be a lot of fun. We have Tiny Houses and Native Gardens.
Sounds fascinating.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fantastic season.
And you guys are busy as ever.
Yes.
And we wish them lots of, the Cleveland Playhouse, lots of success under the directorship of Laura Kepley and her fantastic team, who we're meeting through our interviews here at the Cleveland Playhouse. So Eric, darling, I'm so thrilled to meet you.
It was so great meeting you.
And I'm glad to have you share a little bit about the productions at Cleveland Playhouse. And they're all wonderful, so we hope you come and support all the activities. And of course, the Disco Ball, which is their annual, are there 2 annual fundraising events or just the one?
This is the big one.
The big one, right.
For the year, and it'll be a lot of fun, 70s theme. You can come in costume and have a great time.
And where will it be held?
It'll be in the Allen Theater.
Oh, right here in the Allen Theater.
In the lobbies surrounding areas.
Gotcha. Pretty theater. Well, they're all beautiful now.
Yes.
Ever since, if you haven't seen all the renovations, you need to come down and see those. So, Eric, I know we pulled you away from your daily chores. We want to thank you for stopping by.
Thank you for having me.
Look forward to seeing you again.
Thank you.
And we want to thank James and again Laura Kepley as the artistic director, and of course Kristen Netzband, who makes it real easy for us to come and participate in sharing the shows with not only Greater Cleveland, but being on YouTube, we go across the world. So James, the co-producer and videographer behind the camera, and I say thanks for tuning in, and till next time, be sure to wake up and live with the arts every day.